Okay. The first pair is a little dun hen bred by my friend Elliot Skelton off a pair I let him borrow. She wasn't flown. That's her mate. A cock off my main hen and my 51 cock, which is bird David Lopez bred his dad. This bird only flew like the first part of the year, so I was only trying to preserve some of my birds off my main hen. It's my red grizzly hen. I'll show you her later. So I bred this pair last year, and I got 2 birds still left. They're both really good spinners. I haven't seen their depth yet. So far, the 2 birds that are left, they're 10 and 15 feet, but they're real nice birds. Commitment, we'll see how they do. They commit pretty much. They're like 10, 15 feet. I need them a little bit deeper. We'll see how they do this year. But the spin is there. The kid sensitivity is there. That's the first pair. The second pair is one of my older pairs. It's this tortoiseshell hen, that dun grizzle cock right there. That pair. Those 2 veterans. The hen is they both 2011 birds. They both 10 years old. But they throw some really nice babies. I had some really nice ones last year. I don't have none left. They all got eaten. And then I get a hen of rest because she is kind of old. Right there. So I go back to my white heat stuff and the smoke stuff. And that was the first bird, and I started calling them the steam birds when that was them. But the cock has a little bit of the, his mother was 1006, which is a bird Ephraim Lopez bred off of 912 and a hen from Robert Parker. So that blood is in there. But this cock right here is a super producer. This cock right here, and that's his mate there. Okay, her mother and his father are full brother and sister. They both are my hen. Those are my birds called Sugar, which is a white heat bird I bred and flew. So that's that pair. This pair, this cock, is actually a new mating. He's on the little white grizzle bird right there. And she's right off my main hen. She's the same thing as the first red cock I showed. And then his father is made like that. But these birds are awesome. I flew these. These are some super spinners, good workers, real nice birds. And I'm gonna show you his brother next. But they totally opposite, but they different. Their phenotype is a little different. But this is a really nice cock bird. The pair that made this bird, this is in Ohio now. Bill Sparks owns the pair right now. When I go down here, this is that cock up there, full brother. This is one we call Blue Eyes. He got like a blue tint to his eye. He don't eggs right now. But this is a pair I bred last year that threw me some high percentage. Probably one of the highest percentage pairs I bred and flew in 2020. So it's that one, and his mate is, let me find the lavender hen right there, which is 3/4 of platinum. And they got some high percentage birds right there. Next pair, this cock right here, Bruce Hall cock. Go back to my blood and a little bit of Rocky Mountain blood. This wasn't my first mate I'm going to do with him, but I'm going to breed him early this year and get it out the way so I can do some other stuff. But this cock right here, Bruce told me was a 40-footer, and I believe Bruce, so I'm going to try him out. I bred some good ones last year off him, but I only went one round and both the babies. One got eaten and I lost one. So, and he's on my main hen's daughter, which is a super producer also, which is this blue check hen right here. That's his mate. So I expect real good things from them. The next pair is a repeat pair I bred last year. That's Nova 1. Nova, as far as the heat, Supernova, Nova, that's Nova 1. Awesome producer. Very, very, very good performer. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of bird. If you had 20 of those, you'd be in good shape. But his father that's his father. 613. That's him. So his mate is this hen right here, this little dark checker hen right here. That's his mate. Those are nice birds last year. I still got, I think, 2 of those in the kit. Looking forward to getting them back up. Bottom pair is a little baldy hen, which go back to my 100% stuff, which is basically white heat, smoke, and a bull-eye spangle, which go back to 45 blood and a little bit of Jack in that blood, and cross to 1613, which is a bird Ephraim Lopez brought off a hen I raised, and the cock Johnny Smith raised, 367, which is off of It's 3/4 1080. 3/4 1080, 1/4 grapefruit. The mother, her mother go back to. This is my blue bar cock, which is off of, again, some of my main hen stuff and the 100% stuff. He's on, this is a new mate. That cock and that dun white flight hen right, this is a new mate. She's off the dun grizzle cock. I showed you that's one of his daughters. So them two right there. What I expect from this pair, this pair is totally bred just for performance, for workers. And this cock right here is already a producer. She's first time breeder. He's already been a producer. This right here is another cock, 3/4 of platinum. This pair is the same thing as a pair I showed you with the cock down there. Same exact paint, but in reverse. His mate is a blue check hen right here that Bill Spark sent me off the original pair I told you was in Ohio. That's one of the daughters he sent me. I didn't have no hens. So he sent me that one. He sent me two, but we got the other one on the other side. Okay, that's that. Another pair is this hen I flew for 2 years. Really nice hen, 30 to 50 feet. Real nice. Go back to the Don Clark cock. This is his daughter I flew for 2 years. And the mother is off my smoke stuff and 100% stuff. So that's the stuff I always work with. And her mate is my tortoiseshell cock, which is this dude, which is off of my main hen. Okay, the same cock. Okay, the cock to make the mother birds I said is in Ohio, that's his nest mate. His nest mate is in Ohio. Right here, some more of my white heat stuff with another bird off my main hen, right there, the dun and platinum. Awesome pair. This pair is a repeat pair. So I got, in here I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I didn't show you, I missed a pair. This pair. Another one of my best pairs. For quality, these birds are some serious, that's some serious spinners. This cock is a blue velvet cock. He don't miss. And that's his mate. And people say, oh, blue check, the birds don't work. Yeah, you'll see. I'm gonna show you guys again. Those suckers work right there. So, and she is 100% bird. And he's off my main hen and number 80. Efren Lopez know who 80 is, because I got it from him, bred these birds. When I bred these, I didn't need him to give it back to Efren Lopez. But my main hen. She's gonna be in here a lot, and you're gonna see her a lot in here, but she's not down right now. This is the other 100% bird, the cock I flew for 2 years. This is the one, you guys remember in 2014 and 15, you guys kept calling him a dun, but he's a red check beard, as you see. This bird can really blaze. This is the deepest, this is the best deep bird that I ever raised. This dude go from 30 to 60 feet. He averaged about 40, but he can hang it. And he did for 2 years. Never had an accident or nothing. He's on the black and white hen there, which is also a 3/4 platinum hen. That one flown, just I like her type, I like her expression. So I said I figured it'll work. I'll give it a try, see how she do in the loft. And the last pair over here is Bluebeard, another bird that flew my kit, 30-footer. He's off of the blue check hen I just showed you. This hen right here, that's his mother. He was a superstar in the air, but he has yet to produce superstar. He produced good, but he haven't produced a superstar. But I think with that hen he's on now, which is this hen here, I think his chances of getting them with superstars will be a little better. So that's the breeding program as far as the open loft goes. That's it. Those are my pairs. That's Nova 2. Right there, he's off of this pair. This pair. Old hen, I'm trying to see if I can get some babies off her. She laid one egg, but this idiot down here was fighting him and broke the egg. And the other one wasn't fertile, so I don't know if the other one would have been fertile. So we'll see what happens this next round. Okay, so that's them. That's the birds that are down. These are some of the birds right now that are not down. So I'm gonna show you some of my hens that are just sitting around waiting for their turn. All these hens won't breed. They're all not mine, but they're all in here for a reason. But I'll just show you the ones that's noble. When I see my main hen, this is her right here. This bird produces some superstars, and if you look at a lot of birds here go back to her, whether her kids, her grandkids, or great grandkids. That is one of her daughters. I have several birds to kill off first. She's not down right now. She's not down right now. That right there is her granddaughter. Awesome spinner right here. This bird is so nice, but she's going on a specific cock, and that cock is on his original mate right now. This was my almond project right here. They all go back to smoke, but one of these got some of the one of these go back to 2258. This one at the bottom goes back to 2258, which is big head, no, 367 and Barrel Parker bird. It got that in there. These were really good. These two were really good. There's one almond cock that's not here that I use. Okay. Bird I got from Myron is real deep, and I'm gonna bring her in for some added depth later on, but it's all up here that came from me. And we got the one they call the green eye bird, alligator eye, whatever he called this bird, but that's a nice. These birds be spin well too. One of the platinum daughters, one of the oldest ones, she's 10 years old now. She'll be going down too, but this is the next to this group. That's her daughter right there. And she'll be going also. This one, my old hen, she's 11 years old, but she struggling a little bit. She still lay, but I haven't used her. I'm not on flight with her, but she still lay eggs. And this is the hen I took off the kit, off the 100% cock, and my bronze hen. This bird is really nice right here. She's maturing out really well. This one of them birds that you have two left, and you say, man, you know what? These birds will be more valuable to me in loft than in the kit. I can't afford to lose them. If I lose them, then I gotta go try to do a mate again. But this is a mother. So, you know, and that's like a niece. So, you know, these are my little birds. Hen egg down there, but it's been there for a while. I ain't moved it. That black and white just came with the kit. This black and white will probably go back to the kit. Most likely. That little bird in the corner. It's a nice one too. The little black white flap on there, really good. I can't wait to breed off her. That little blue check that's next to her. This little black and white bird, man, there's some good ones in here. You understand? I'm breeding for a purpose. What I'm trying to get to is, if this is my podcast, I'll tell you what I'm trying to do. So here goes some cocks. That's one almond cock, but that's not the one I use. I use his brother. This is a bird I got from G Wheel, just out of my stuff. I was gonna take this bird to put with the Qualmans, put that jewel in there. That's why this bird is here. Another awesome produced spinner. And he got some birds in the kit that's doing well. Jeff Young bred this bird. I picked out his kit box. Let's throw it in here and let it mature. My white stuff. My brother said red from back and I gave my cousin. And that's off that pair. They do the higher percentages. This one right here and that one right there. Real nice ones. So there's my little overview of what's going on right now. That's one of the platinum sons right there. And that old hen I said that little wrist bird, that's one of the sons. There's two of them left. There's this one and there's another one, a black one. I'm gonna show you him in a minute. So just there. This is the cock David Lopez gave me. This also go back to 9-12 blood. This is why I put to my main hen to get them red grizzle birds over there. That blue bar cock I showed you, that's his full brother. That's the brother called Mighty Joe. Davion Williams almost got this bird. Almost. I was gonna let him get it. I said, nah, I gotta try something. I gotta breed that pair first. See, these are birds. So that's a look inside what I got going on these days. Now I'm gonna show you some other pairs. The pairs are in the individuals, and the pair might be a little lost. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go give me some rest so I can go to work. So, these are kit boxes. This is my holdover kit, one of my holdover kits. It's mostly cocks. There's 20 birds in here, but I think it's 5 hens in here. This is what I have left. Will these birds be able to do the deal next year? I don't know. Some of these birds, well, about 60 birds are a bit. It's gonna be their third season flying. So I'm not worried about those. I'm worried about birds that was bred in 2020. See how they're gonna handle the holdover. When that pair I said the red grizzle cock and that dun hen, that's the one their babies right there. The other kit. So these are birds I'm working with. Will they be able to handle it and do what they gotta do? I won't know until I get them out and start seeing how they handle my prep regimen. So I don't prep them to get them a row. I just prep them to get them to do their best. And I gotta see how they handle it, so I know how to handle them. Is it automatic? No, it ain't automatic. I gotta do the work just like you guys got. Do your work. I still got work to do. You know what I'm saying? So I let my doors like this. That's how I train them. I train like a feed tray. When they babies, I sprinkle food in here, I'm coming in and out. Right here. They training starts when they first get in the kit box. Train. My little kid, it's like about 8 birds for the kid I had. My little bird right here, my neighbor gave me. It's Homer stuff, I guess. He gave me the bird. I've been finding with these. See this? This is my list. This little group. That's nothing. This is a small group. Excuse me. What's up, Deep Breezy? All right now. Let me feed these. I gotta feed these. But they haven't been fed yet, so they ain't really ready to get fed. That's the other kid. I think some of the fastest birds are in this group. Some fastest in here. There's mostly hens in this group. Mostly hens, not all hens, mostly. So I'm gonna try and show these novelties, but you can see I got a variety of colors. And the one color, I got 3 blue bars in here. 2 of them is brothers. That Darren's off that pair I said was high percentage pair. There's another little red chicken in here. Back here. That's the other one red chicken. That's them. Let me go around, tell the breeding birds. I put these birds down first. These birds were down at least almost 2 weeks old, something before the other ones. My main hen's daughter, that dun grizzle cock, that's one of his sons. Awesome. These birds have loft bands because they're already proven. Actually, I got this hen back here, back from my buddy Roscoe. Everybody say, who the hell is Roscoe? SCR member. One of my buddies, boy. My buddy. Good looking out. Roscoe. Well, here's another, it's a repeat pair. The brother to that cock, his brother. My other baby at? What you doing in the corner? Get your ass out the corner before you mess around and get stuck back there. Can't get out. Look. There you go. Yeah. It's a repeat pair. See, anything that's loft band is a repeat pair. I mean, I already did it already. But these 2 birds are really good. She's 100% bird too. But this bird's off that dun grizzle cock. He's a 4 brothers of the cock I just showed, the little black model cock over there. It's already a proven pair. Okay, we're gonna go over here. These birds be really good. Only thing about, sometimes I get them hot off this pair. This is the hen I flew for 2 seasons. And that's 912 son from David Lopez bred. I think Ephraim bred it, but David Lopez had it. But I got this bird from George Correa. We doing this mating right here. So I get the first round, he get the second round. I don't think I'm going past 3 rounds, so we split the 3rd round. One of these I'm gonna keep, one I'm gonna fly. Like it's gonna be 2 cocks too. I'm gonna go over here. This is one of the 1080 sons, crossed with one of my hens, 244, which is smoking bull eye spangle or smoking white heat. 244, awesome producer. And she's off the Nova 1. So these should be some dynamic spinners. I'm thinking more quality on these right here. I think they'll be kit sensitive, but they might be a little bit on the frequent side, but we'll see. Their baby, I fostered over here. This is another pair that was already proven. Their baby should be loft. That dark one is their baby. The other one is their baby. This is a proven pair. Off the big head red check. And that blue bar cock, this is sister. I showed you that grizzle this day. Well, he's off the tortoise shell. Okay, this other pair. little tortoiseshell hen, was off my main hen, and blackened them. Another one of the big hair red check sons. Now go over here. I'm gonna open my birds. I put these down too. I put the other ones down. So right here, look what we got. That's off the Bob pair. See, you got the two green bands. I mean, it's a proven pair already. That's off them 2 blacks. That's why it's called Bob. It's called black on black. The other black is off my General Grizzly cock, and that's her mate right there. Those are her babies right there. So you guys get to see what I got going. Another one of the Nova cocks. My buddy Ed Randall bred this bird off a pair of birds for me. I put her to the Dunn cock with her cousin. So I expect some good things out of him too. If everything go the way I want it, I should have super good quality. Frequency should be off the charts, and also kid sensitivity. Now all I gotta do is see how they manage, as far as how to manage them, as far as prepping them, how much top rest they need. If I should go up or down on the, I got a idea. I might have to go up a little bit on the protein. I'm feeling that right now because of where I put them down, but we'll find out. I'll find out soon when I start flying them. But right now, the target is 12%. Or I'm thinking I might make my own mix. I'm thinking I'm gonna make my own mix for the rest of the time. Awesome bird. And she flew 2 years also. She flew 2 full years, 19 and 20. And I stocked her at the end of 20. She's off that Dunn Grizzle also. Another one of his daughters. He throws some super birds. And that Dunn Grizzle was off of some more of the white heat stuff. But Yancey Clark raised his mother. But this is one of the ones that Mac 10 had. And when he said he was getting rid of the birds, the first bird I asked about was this bird right here. I flew this bird. This is a nice, smooth, effortless 40-footer. Another bird, good addition to a kit. But he threw some. The white bird I said, my white project, he's a father. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. So you guys got a view. If you notice one thing about my birds, the type is consistent. Right now, I no longer have to really breed for a type. I have to select for it to maintain it, but I don't have to breed for it. And how I got that type set, what I did was, I pay attention to the birds that did everything right the most and the easiest, most effortless. So I pay attention to the best ones, and I kept birds according to that at first. Then I did that long, but pay attention to performance as well. So that's pretty much how I did it. That's pretty much where I'm going with it. So hope you guys like that. Hope that's enough for you to get your idea, because I probably won't do it again for another three years or so. I did it because somebody gave me a legitimate, said show some birds. So I said, let me show some birds. I've never showed some birds before. And that's pretty much